Here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with meteorologist Mike Hurd.
Another slow-moving low-pressure system in a digging trough here on the Pacific Northwest coast and moving inland now. We'll be dealing with this cool, wet and windy weather pattern for 2, possibly 3 days. So definitely for the rest of this week and trying to get into the weekend, but that storm should begin to exit the region entirely by Sunday. Right now we got a strong southerly flow that did bring temperatures up into the near normal range in the upper 60s and low to mid 70s today, but it's also paving the way for some advancing showers in and out of Butte, but now rolling up towards Great Falls and Cutbank and begin to dig into southwest Montana overnight tonight and into tomorrow. The model shows us to be very disorganized in the overnight and early morning hours for tomorrow, but as we build up a little bit of heat in the afternoon, the atmosphere becomes a little more unstable. So we'll see some scattered showers, maybe some embedded thunderstorms, and snow levels could come down to about 7,000 feet tomorrow evening. So Butte, you'll get in on the action tomorrow evening, but in the early morning hours on Friday, it's going to be rolling across Dillon, Ennis, Bozeman, Big Sky, and then working its way off towards Billings. Some moderate to heavy rain is possible here and higher mountain snow showers as well. After we get into Friday evening, what's left behind here is just some spotty showers that could continue into the early morning hours on Saturday. So everyone should be picking up some decent rainfall out of this. These areas highlighted in yellow, which is more of the patchy area, but certainly the southern half of Montana could see heavier amounts of precipitation over the next 2.5 days. And again, snow levels come down to about 7,000 feet with some moderate accumulations possible above 8,000 feet. And that includes many of the mountain ranges in southwestern Montana down along that Montana, Idaho, Wyoming state line. So a little bit of wintry weather in higher elevations likely again by the weekend. So we're sitting under the 40s and 50s right now across southwest Montana. That's quite a bit cooler than it was this time yesterday, but still in the 60s in the central and eastern half of the state. But they will get in on the cooler weather pattern in short order. But believe it or not, these are running about the same or slightly above what we had this time last night under clear skies, and the temperatures were dropping pretty quickly. Just the opposite tonight. Mostly cloudy skies, scattered showers are in the forecast, and a little bit of wind out there as well. Tomorrow, cold. It's only expected to get in the 50s and 60s out there tomorrow afternoon. Winds at the northwest around 5 to 15. Mostly cloudy here too. Off and on showers are possible. Again, disorganized tonight, but a much better chance for showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, evening into Friday morning, but cooler. Daytime highs only in the 50s and into the 60s. So this is going to take about 2.5 days. It'll begin to move out by Saturday afternoon, and then we start to pick up some warming and drying. Could be back up in the lower 70s there by this time next week. Lows will stay a mix of upper 30s and lower 40s. For Butte, your extended outlook, again, cool, wet and windy. Thursday, Friday into Saturday morning. Slightly warmer and drier weather is scheduled for most of next week. And Dillon, again, same pattern for you. We got this low spinning through, high probability of showers and a few thunderstorms Thursday into Friday. Higher mountain snows are possible. Improvements next week. And West Yellowstone, rain could mix with snow, especially Friday morning into Saturday morning. And definitely a cool pattern for the next 2 to 3 days. A little better next week.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. Up next on MTN News, it's a meet and greet for young farmers and ranchers. Details